What's going on? Welcome back. I'm your host, James. It's the I Just Think Different podcast, man. I'm back. There's been a lot of stuff going on, man, since I left y'all the last time. Crime been on the rise still. It's like, man, what's going on out here in the world, man? I can't understand the crime rate. It's probably going on around your way, your state. You know, that's not cool. So, I gotta talk about that. Talk about other things that's going on. Let's get right into that. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming by, man. This is James from the I Just Think Different Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, James from the I Just Think Different Podcast. And today, it's another episode, man. I'm here back with episode 28, man. And look, check it out. Since I left and was here last time, they still attacking outside, man. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on outside in these streets, man. What is going on out here in these streets? So, these attacks are revving up. And like I said the last time, it was the start of the second quarter. We going into second quarter, and I said, you know what? It was April Fools. They had everything going on with the 4-4, man. Yeah, we had an unfortunate taking out of another brother, Patrick, down in Grand Rapids, Michigan, by, you know, police, man. This type of stuff that just keep happening time after time after time after time. Police just keep killing black folks, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what they doing, man, you know what I'm saying? It ain't justified for you to just take a brother out, man. Let him do his time, get his just due, man. You don't go roll up, because guess what? White boy that took out our elders, okay? Took out our elders, you know what I'm saying? He walking in there, you know what I'm saying, pulling up. Oh, this is what he doing, taking out everybody shot for shot. Elders, man, black folks, strategically. You know what I'm saying? Woke up, just say, you know what, dog, I'm feeling that. I've been feeling that for a while, since the pandemic. The pandemic got me feeling like I want to take some Browns out. So, you know what, let me start writing down some things I want to do, bro. So I want, you know what, I want to write this, I want to get that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me check this off the list, man. Let me go get my ammo, bro. And then I'm going to just ride around, bro. I'm going to take the time. And I'm going to ride some miles, bro. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ride some miles to get some people. I'm going to scope them out. Not only that, I'm going to check them, pregame them, too. Make sure the scene hot. You know, talk to a couple people, dap them up. You know what I'm saying? Give them the buy me pot and shit. Come on, fam. Yo. What's going on with the world, man? This is what's happening, bro. And then you pull up, and then you just get the shooting. And then when the police show up on the scene, fam, this is the scene that we're given. The imagery that we're given is it looked like light work, dog. I mean, if that had been, that had been a brother, man. I'm talking about it would been another crime scene out there. You know what I'm talking about. So what's going on with the police department? What's going on with further the situations that during the pandemic, would you want to sit and plan Demi some more to end me? What's going on with that? Like, what's going on with that, dog? It's people out here rising up because they saying they people was these Anglo-Saxons, was these Medes. What's going on here, man? What y'all doing out here, man? Y'all scared y'all falling off, man? But I don't understand, man. And y'all Franks and everything. It must have been some of those Visigoths. Was it some Visigoths out there, man? It's a Lombards. You know what I'm saying? Was it one of y'all out there? What's going on? What's the text about, man? There ain't nothing funny about that. Because this is what's going on. These people sitting here applauding because they feel like they the minority. Oh man, they the minority, right? But I thought y'all was the the majority, dog. That I was ruling over everything. Last time I checked, everything ran by white. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, you know, Rothsteins and Roman Catholic churches, the hold on, the Vatican, the Pope, the dang on papacy. Oh yeah, I thought these people was the things that was running things. I thought their color was white. I didn't think they looked like me. And they don't the melanin or nothing like that, man. So yeah, I thought that was the thing that's wrong. I haven't seen nobody like me running anything. So was the minority report, my guy. So we got these people writing manifestos and book reports, man, and yet we got black on black crime all the time, dog. We got people getting jumped, dog. What's going on? Yo, yo, the foolery is real out here in the streets, man. How come it ain't that same energy when people be bringing things to your doorstep, man? I don't condone no violence. I don't condone black. Definitely don't condone black on black crime, bro. That's ignorant. However, man, look, when yo oppressor, man, when your enemy be riding on your territory, man, be doing outlandish things like taking out our elders, like they did. Like they can run up in churches, shoot the churches up. Nobody do nothing. Oh yeah, you know, and that's all planned and cool, man. They get taken to McDonald's and fast food restaurants, taking red carpet rolled out for these folks, and then taken to jail, man. But and meanwhile, we got some of our brothers and sisters out there that get taken out, for being You know what I'm saying? Being that's what they doing to us. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. We don't get no love for that because the hate is real. That's what's going on out here. The hate is real. And I've been trying to figure out why the hate is so real. Why the hate is so bad. And why is it the plot is out here? Why is it the food shortage going on out here? It's like a famine going on here, man. It's like the modern day Babylon, as far as I'm concerned, man. This look like it. Look like Daniel statue to me. These are the times that we living in now, whether people want to believe that or not. I ain't here to say. I'm just telling you, I see Daniel statue, man, and I can see uh, historically, how some things was going on, and they moving right in alignment with times, man. So we gotta wake up. I mean, snap all the way out of it. Don't pump fake to wake up, man. You gotta be like, somebody gotta shake you and wake you, like, and Freddie, man, they had to just stay. You could go to sleep, man, because if you go to sleep, man, he gonna get, as long as you woke, he can't get in your dreams, right? Well, you need to wake up, like, oh, he was trying to wake people, hey, man, wake up out of it, man. Check it out. The reason why we be having a problem with each other, the reason why we can't seem to get along is because it's written that way. But see, you gotta understand that the person that look like you ain't your enemy, dog. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that black on black crime stuff can't go, man. We gotta get rid of that type of stuff, and that mindset, that mentality is gotta go. All that stuff has just been oppressed upon you, man. And let's be clear, crime is in proximity to where you live at, in the demographics of where you at, man. But a lot of our crime has been strategically placed on us because of the areas that we have been living in. But I will say, to change your area, listen up, to change your area, you don't have to wait on no type of government or anything to change your area. You can directly change your area yourself, you know what I'm saying, by simply going outside and partaking in things that are called, hey, picking up the trash, you know what I'm saying? Hey, telling the youngsters this and that, being a leader and an example in the community. But that all starts in the house. So notice the neighborhood is outside, but his house is in the neighborhood. So we gotta talk about those houses inside before we could even get outside. But inside is all messed up. as we can see, we've been through trauma and just so much things that happen in our house that people don't even know what go on in our doors. We walk out, we happy, we smile to the world like it's all good, but really we be having pain, right? That's humans. We don't tell people what's going on behind our doors. We just expect you to know what's either going on behind our doors, or you know what, it ain't your business to know what's going on behind here, but I'm hurting, I got pain. Problem is we'll never get that pain out or express those pains, but then when it turns into a threshold, that pain becomes the trauma for everybody else that gets unleashed on, and then you get killings like the one from yesterday. So that's not cool, man. People be plotting these things out. How many times can you plot against the man? How can you plot against the black man? Daily, it seems, man. All these type of shootings all across the United States, man. All of them. You know, black on black, white on black. Man, it's just crazy. Just type of shootings, man. This type of violence is continually going on. I'm just confused because it was set up, and I don't understand how people didn't see the play how it was set up. Like, you know, it was like people forgot how it was outside before the pandemic happened. You know, when we sat down for a year and some change, almost 2 years in the house, you know, could nobody go outside. So you know what was going on. People were starting to get a new type of money, man, getting unemployment money coming in, getting loan money coming in, all type of money coming in. You didn't even think money could come in. And then you like, well, I gotta go to work. Work? Work? I gotta go work for, man. I'm getting the big bag sitting at home. I don't need to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and get this bag right here. And this bag is doing me well, man. Matter of fact, I could go out and, I don't know, maybe I could do DoorDash. I can find me another side hustle. They might Instagram babysit, you know, and they collecting all type of money, you know. And then you don't. Then what you do is you go online. Then you get on your phone, and then you show people that lifestyle that you living, right? Well, all that fictitious money that's coming in at a rapid rate that you know you're not keeping account on, but them three letters is keeping an account on it. And I can bet they probably keeping the tab on you now that you probably realize, right? So that's what we do. We sit up here and then we find a way and we get up in this thing and we sit up here and we fall into the system, fall into the plan. We all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I ain't guilty of it myself. With transparency, yeah, I fall into the lines of it myself. But do we really need the type of things that we be getting and all these material things when there's like real things that be going on in the world, like real hunger issues, real emotional issues that people go through that we have out here. We have real pain that we dealing with, right? And we focus a lot on self, right? And self is what you should be focused on, right? Because if you not right, how you go help somebody else, right? But here's the thing: when you get that person that's like, "Yo, holla at me because I got you," when you down, take that advice because it's always better with two instead of one. Don't take that ego road and be like, "Nah, I got it. I can deal with my own little hooker." Nah, take that shoulder to lean on real good and use it because you don't want to be writing no manifestos when you just load up clips and you just run in random buildings and start shooting people or take your own life. We don't want nothing like that. Is I just think different podcast is an open forum. So if you ever hear my voice, you can slide into that chat room and directly speak and let your voice be heard and say something. So if you ever hear my voice and you feel like you don't deserve to be here, you can let me know about it. We can have a conversation and chop it up. And I'm telling you right now that you definitely deserve to be here. Even if you was in the wrong, you still need to get some understanding, and you need to sit here and sit in that torment and anguishment of your sins, of your destruction and your ways. See, dying is the easy way out. The real death is coming later on, so I ain't got nothing to do with that one right there. See, I come for God. See, he gonna get you for that. And he see God judges, not me. So I'm gonna give you some opportunity to get yourself to right, get yourself together, man, because See, this is a flesh that you're looking at. What you can't see is the spirit in me, and the spirit in me don't die. Yeah, but see, if you ain't following the right thing, then guess what? Oh, hell, Fix, what's up? What's up to everybody in the chat? Co-figure, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Cruz, Cruz in the building, you know what I'm saying? Yo, and Wyatt Clan, what's happening? So, like I'm saying, I appreciate y'all for listening to the I Just Think Different podcast. I'm your host, James, and I'm sitting here talking about they still attacking outside. They still attacking outside. They're attacking your pockets. They're attacking your mind. They're attacking our elders. They're attacking black folks as usual. You know, everybody attacking everybody, and why is that? They back outside. People back being nasty. When the pandemic happened, it was put your mask on, be clean, sanitize. The clean person to meet you to the bathroom, to meet you at the store, to make sure you drizzled up. Now, oh man, you go need a whole NASA suit to walk in the bathroom now, because that's how back dirty that they are now, because that's people. That's how we operate. We don't be operating like that. And that same mindset that's like that, you gotta take that mindset and remove it from the public and think about that's going into home, because home is gonna come out and present that ignorance to the world. Exactly right. Unite the tribes. That is 100% right. It's time to unite them tribes, man. And that's definitely right. And the tribes that need to be united, man, them tribes got to understand who you are. So to unite the tribes, you got to understand who you are and who you are. You've been lied to all this time. You know, you've been lied to all this time. Hey, you melanated. You look like me. Hey, you a part of that tribe. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what's going on. It's an attack on black folks for real. Is a attack on them 12 tribes for real. The real identity of 12 tribes, not no mythical 12 tribes, not no white man 12 tribes, none of that. I'm talking about the real 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah, the real 12 tribes, not the fake one. Nah, not the made up one. We talking about them folks was black. Like me and you. Yup. Melanated people. Yup. Cubans, Dominicans, black, Hades, yup. Aztecs, all them. Yup. Me and you. So, and guess what? That Judah tribe would, had that savior in there. So guess what? It's time to activate, man, because the revolutionary side got bust open and come through. You know what I'm saying? It's time to really recognize what's going on out here, man. As you can see, people are literally plotting against you. Literally. Like just sitting down writing and just saying, you know what, man, I'm gonna load up and just pull up. I'm gonna just pull up and just hop out and just start shooting them. That's what I'm gonna do. Always too, because guess what? It wasn't the homies on the block. You didn't pull up to the block. Nah, you didn't pull up to the block, homie. You didn't pull up. You drove way far. You want to drive that far? You should have pulled up to Brooklyn or something like that. Yeah, pull up to where the real ones at. Let pull up on the block. Drive all the way out to Cali, man. Go on out there, man. Man, you could roll to Flint. You know what I'm saying? Oh, drive to Philly. They got 550 homicide. Drive to Philly. You could have went to Philly. Pull it up in Philly, dog. You know what I'm saying? Pull it up on some of them, but nah, but you pull it up on grandma, auntie, aunt. You know what I'm saying? The OG. What's going on, man? Like, yo, nah, man. That's not cool in any form or shape. And then the simple fact that we still a month into, like I said, Brother Patrick being shot. And yo, check this out. Big Gretch. Yeah, Gretch. Yo. This brother got to get pressed, man. This police officer that killed Patrick, man, he has to, get that full book load. No, I'm talking about he gotta get pressed for the full max time. Why? Because you shot a brother in the back of the head clean, bro. And I don't want to hear nothing about no videotape and he should have complied. Cause here's the difference here, though. Now let me make a quick reference. Oh, I ain't see no footage of this Buffalo man getting hemmed up on the approach. All I seen was a quick little clip of him being outside and what's going on. What did he get picked up at? I don't know. I ain't see that. No, was he on his hands and knees? Did he have a gun? You know what I'm saying? What's going on like that? I don't know. That's a little shaky. But I know, my man Rittenhouse had shot 3 people and had his rifle as the police was pulling up. It was pulling up, boy. He still had his stuff like he waving at him like, oh, and they didn't say get down on the ground and pull them down. Whoa, wait a minute, but he killed 3 people, man. They wasn't even black. That was a white man killing 3 other white men. Oh man, and they still didn't impress this man. So I can only imagine in my mind. Oh, I hate to do it like that, but I can only imagine in my mind. Oh, I hate to do it, but I have to imagine it. If that was a black man like that, that white man would have been killed on the scene, bro. They probably would have been sent the air attack because that's quicker. Send a drone over there. The drone could get him faster than we can get him. Like, oh man, then save some for me. I want to get some of them. Don't just take him out. Let me put a couple rounds in him. Like, wait a minute, man. This is what's going on out here. That's crazy as hell. Because I see it time after time. You ain't gotta give me no facts. No, let's be written. No, hold on. That I'm looking at what I see visually year after year, month after month, time after time of unarmed black men getting gunned down by the police. Not only they ain't gotta be police, as you seen with Zimmerman, as he's still freely roaming. So, oh man, are we here? We still here? Man, I don't know if this is live or not, man. See what I'm talking about? Hey, see, when you get to talking that talk, you know what I'm saying? Your string get popped, get dropped. You try to knock you, take you out, man. I don't even know what just happened, what just went on, man. I have no idea. The signal just dropped, everything just went out. And see, I was sitting there talking. And see, they don't want you to win. That's for sure. You're right. Callow's right about that. They do not want you to win out here, man. And I don't even know where we begin or where I'm at. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and do something real quick, man. Let me find out where this is at. I guess I'm back up there live, man. Hey, man. Hey, I go ahead and refresh this thing. They try to check me out, Now I'm back. Just like that. Hey, it's James, man, with the I Just Think Different podcast. That's right. I'm your host, James, with the I Just Think Different podcast, man. And I'm here with another episode. Man. Because they still out here attacking. That's right. They still out here attacking. They're attacking the Manhattan. They're attacking your city, they city, around the way. Taking out people that look like me and you. That's crazy, right? They sitting home plotting and writing. They carrying it out and laugh about the people they fight. Like, this is crazy. Type of world, life are we living in, man. Yo, so once again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, hanging non-stop with me. But yeah, man, as I was saying, and getting into it, the whole crime wave in the system and the way of society that we are right now was twisted up to being on that violent type of time. It's crazy, but you gotta realize that revolutionary wave is coming. So, while you sit at home and you writing it down and you plug in your book and you got it right. I know you feel like you being smashed and you being oppressed, but You got when you looking at me, if you looking at me, I'm the one that's oppressed. So it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's oppressed. Written is oppressed. I was written into oppression. I didn't ask for oppression. I didn't jump into oppression. Nobody, uh, say, hey man, you want to sign up for oppression? You want to go over there and get some of that, man? Oppression look real good. You want some of that? I didn't sign up for that. In fact, I didn't even sign up to be here. You know that? I didn't. But I'm here. But you know what? By way of me being here came directly straight from ships and boats. Oh man. Yeah. And you know what I found that? Man, you could look no further than, you know, right there in that Bible right there. And you can find that all day long. Matter of fact, you could go Deuteronomy 28 and find that. How, people that look like me and you is in Deuteronomy 28. It's probably not gonna tell you that. You probably go to church and they probably ain't telling you that. Right? Ain't telling you that the Bible really about you. That's what it's really about. The Bible really about you, and the real. That's what it's really about. They ain't gonna tell you that, but I'm here to tell you. And it's time for those tribes to unite. It's time for those tribes to recognize who they are. It's time for those tribes to rise up, man. Because what happens is you get scared and don't know who you are. When you ask yourself where you come from, I know it's a lot of times you like say, man, you do the little genome code 23andMe, find out some things, they take some DNA, be like, oh yeah, you're a percentage of this, and that. You come from Africa and this and that. But check it out, everybody that's black ain't come from Africa, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't and it wasn't called Africa. You know what I'm saying? So all these terms and these things they get swag jack, and you see the turn and shifting things in the 14th, 15th century, and that's real talk. You go back and historically check how they changed the rule and balances of the game, man, and now they sitting here running things and these obscene things that they doing and they feel like they becoming extinct because they've been rolling us. If they feel like they becoming extinct, then they know that them prophecies that God said is coming to pass, and they know that they shrinking up, and they know that time is coming. So, which means we gotta unite and know that we on the other side of that revolution that's coming up out of that, because those 12 tribes are the real tribes. Those 12 tribes are the tribes that you know, that that Jesus really, coming for the God's real people, regardless of the fabrications that someone may told you that you're looking at, and somebody might have told you that the Bible fake and it's fabricated and so forth on. But hear me and hear this clear. In Deuteronomy 28 is about you. So get that one thing understood and be clear about that. That's one thing that they probably not gonna tell you. So why they tell you to bring on the tithes and offerings and come on and you can float and walk on water and do everything else. Make sure you know about Deuteronomy 28 and you know who you really are. And you gotta also know that matter of fact, I take you there right now, just even a little second, because I feel like it so much. You can go to Genesis 29 and 35, and that last right there, that King James, I read it. And she conceived again and bare a son. She said, "Now we praise the Lord." Therefore, she called his name Judah and left barren. You know what that means? That tribe of Judah, that's the tribe that Jesus came from. That's the tribe that Yeshua came from. That's the tribe that the one that's saving these people came from. That's the one that God sent that's saving his people. So look, that tribe right there, that's a real tribe. And it came right there in that Bible. That ain't fabricated. That's a real deal. They don't want you to know that. I'm telling you, and go ahead and look at the rest of the chapter, and you can see the rest of the 12 tribes that's were within that chapter, and then you can see that those 12 tribes are broken up, and they are the minority people, as you see. You know what I'm saying? They black, they the West Indians, the Haitians, the Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, the Mayans, you know, the Seminole Indians, American Indians, you know, Colombians, you know what I mean? The Aztecs, you know, Argentinians, Chile. These are you are the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, so nobody pump fake you and lie to you. You can research some things. You will see a lot of white faces on that. You will see a lot of foolery on that. But the reality is, nah, that ain't that. You are those tribes. So remember that, and that's the unite. And once the united come along, you know, we gotta some things we gotta do. We gotta uphold what God talking about. You know, God told you that was a problem before. Nobody want to listen. You know, but it's hard for us to listen because I was told I was hard headed from my granddad. He looked at me all the time, man, you hard head, you hard head, you hard head. But I realized he was only in my life for a short minute or a short second just to get that emphasis to me to tell me I'm hard headed. But see, then I had a breakthrough. I had to learn some things and just dive into knowledge a little bit and go down the rabbit hole and research some things and see that, you know what, when you put that research in and you get to looking on your own, you will uncover some things that you be like, whoa, I didn't know they was lying to me like that. Like, yeah, they lying to you. And this world is ready for it. The world been plotting because the world been knowing about the setup. So if the Roman Empire know about the setup, the papacy and the Roman Catholic Church know about everything and know about the pool, then what you think is supposed to happen? You supposed to get rolled on. You supposed to get manipulated in your mind, tricked and bagged in a blind curtain pulled over you so you don't see, blind sheep. But you gotta know the truth though. You gotta understand who you really are. You start there, you know, as a base, and know that this revolution is coming because you see these people out there. Like I said, they already coming out the house with their guns and manuscripts saying, "Man, I'm scared. I want legacy, longevity for my people. My people feel like they extinct." So I'm gonna go out here. So that was just one guy. You know how many guys out there ready to get it popping like that? That's crazy. They tell you this the land of the free, home of the brave, and you got the right to bear arms. So you got the right to bear arms. So you got a right to go get a gun. But then if you get certain things against you, then you ain't got no right to have a gun. So then when you've been set up to go to jail time after time and you become a felon and convicted felons can't have gun or firearms. So then how you supposed to protect yourself out here? You can't have no gun or firearm, but then you subject to being in those situations because of the circumstances that they placed you in, right? But ultimately, it's the choices we make. But we know that, But we trying to make, we trying to do what we do, right? I mean, I'm just trying because they doing the same thing. They pulling the curtain right over your eyes because they locking you up. They locking you up for selling drugs on the corner, but they selling drugs over the counter. Yeah, you sell drugs on the corner, they could sell them over the counter. So it's a difference. So the difference is they don't go to jail for it. You could go to jail for selling drugs, but they don't go to jail for selling drugs. It's just called a prescription. So you got to get that insurance to get that because insurance will come in and get you right. Insurance come in and get you tight. Insurance come in and create another form of revenue for somebody to come up off because guess what? If I'm paying you insurance, well, if I'll never use this thing, I'll never get sick. I'll never walk up in here. Meanwhile, you got all my money. Ain't like you giving me a buyback. Excuse me, buyback program, right? You're not giving me my money back when I'm not using it, right? So you're using all of my money that I'm giving you, using it. I'm not using it because I'm not coming to you with an issue. And then what you do is you have 30,000 more like me, and now you a millionaire, and I'm struggling out here, right? And the game is on because now it's set up to where now if I don't have you, if you not in my pocket taking me, now the bigger dog says, "Oh, you didn't get that health insurance over there, buddy. Ah, nah, we want to take some money out your checks for that. You owe us some more, buddy, because you have health insurance or health care." Like, well, okay, so what if my family is from a full of high profile doctors and scholars, and my whole family is just full of medical agents? You know what I'm saying? And that's all we do is practice medicine. They operate, they do surgery, they do everything, hypothetically speaking, right? So why would I need anything if my family is the people that can sew me up? I wouldn't need no insurance policy if my family can take out because you need the insurance to go to the hospital, to go to bills, to get the medication. But hell, if they growing their own drugs and they doing their own the natural way of the herbs and the actual remedies, well, then we would need to go over the counter. And then if they can sew me up, I would need to go to the hospital and the bill. Then right then that eliminates that insurance man. Because what you in there for? Oh, the insurance man in there. So, oh, my bad. We got to go to court too. Oh, because when we in court, it's that suit thing get in there, right? Because, oh, no, I need money. That's why you want to go there. Neglectful. Oh, so now we got insurance because it upholds in court. We got a court thing here because now one got insurance, you don't. Oh, you don't? Oh, mallet, boom, you owe some judgment because you should have had your insurance, dog. You should have known better. Oh man, damn, I get caught up for not having no insurance, man. I was just trying to go to A to B. Yeah, that's a system, that's a play. But you just gotta be mindful of just playing the laws of the land, dog. Oh man, just follow them. Just follow the laws of the land that they got out there for a little bit and just gain how they working and moving, and then you can see how to move in it. You can see how to move within those, you could see how to move within those situations when you sit here and understand the balance. When you sit here and understand the why you need to understand those things. These things are vital for you to understand, but only thing we can understand is proper bottles, getting new rims, chains, ice and chains, and call the cars whips. We call them a whip. We want to ride around in the whip and they hitting you with one. You gonna put the ice in the chain and you came over here and won. And it was written that you came over here and won. That ain't made up. He didn't just throw you in there and call you Toby. Nah, you was written, boy. Yeah, that was written. That was written for you. Yeah, that was written for you and you and you. So check this out. Now what you gotta do is understand, like, damn, you gotta shake it off. You gotta wake up, right? Shake it off. Like, oh, it's a bad dream. Yeah, they was pump faking you. They was lying to you. Had you dogging your own brother out. And y'all thought y'all was doing something. Y'all was popping bottles and claiming the block. Oh, we got the block on smash, homie. We doing it. We out here. We doing our thing. But you got the block on smash. Then why the community so fucked up? Y'all got the block on smash. What smash is that? Smash sound like broken and it look broke. Yo, so where's the elevation at? Where's the liberation and the uplifting of the neighborhood? Where's that at? Because the neighborhood involves people. The neighborhood just ain't a neighborhood. The neighborhood is people. People create the neighborhood. And it's the ignorant ass people that's in the neighborhood that's causing the ignorant ass situations that's in the neighborhood. Because guess what? You control your own situation. Nobody can control your neighborhood and your block. If it's 10 houses in your block and them 10 people are standing outside and the street next door came over there, then guess what? It's 10 on 10. That 10 is standing there just like this. The 10 from the other block can't come from the other block and just ransack the other 10 people houses. Nah, they don't allow that. They don't do that. That's called defending your ground, defending your area. There ain't nobody going to look for that. You know, like that 10 just jumped out there and said, let's immediately go find another 10 and just jump on them, take all their stuff, and then make them roll with us if we don't kill them. And now we got 20, but the 10 of that 20 some broke down 10, so now you probably got like 30. Right, you got half of bodies out there, so you got 30 men out there, right? And what does this all mean, James? What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about that's the play and evolution of human beings and the scheme out here, man. They drop us off and put you in the neighborhood. You are the person in the neighborhood. Because remember when you was a slave and mass had you out there in that field for ones and families that was out there in that field, you know what you was doing? Even, ooh, check this out. Even when they was out there in the field, the black man was getting beat. Had to watch our sisters get raped, our wives get raped, kids get raped, taken, beaten, abused, killed. Oh, just give you the slot, give you anything, whatever left over. Hey, take this pig tongue, cow hoof, oxtail, ass, eat all this. There you go, take that. And some of y'all could be good enough to get in the house and come on here, and then they create this house nigga mentality. They create all this stuff for you to go by, just controlling and manipulating you. But you know what? All that black man was going. This is the point that I'm getting to. All that black man was going through, that pain and anguish and torment that black man had to go through visually to watch this woman be raped and abused, and nothing he can do about it, right? Getting beat all the time, right? And that sister know that. That sister know that. Them kids is watching that. They know what nothing they can do. And you know what? That sister still stood by that man, though. That's what I'm talking about. She still roll with him. She didn't get in front of him. She roll with him like, no, man, I got him. He was still the head of the house. And guess what? They both was out there working in that field. So, damn. So when you talk about, oh, yeah, brother, oh, you got to provide for the house because you the man, right? You the man, and you got to provide this lifestyle. All right, cool. Yeah, we are here in this field together, too. What lifestyle is that? Because master beating our ass. Because even at that time, guess what? You said, you know what? Yeah. You supported that, raised them kids, and was doing it and making it work, because that's where that big mama energy came from. It was rising up from that, to taking care to take a village to raise up. They understood that. Where the hell did that go? We lost some. I don't know where that attitude and mentality go, man. But yo, we unite as a people and bring our people back to the essence of just even everyday life of how we move and how we roll, man. What is going on out here? Like, I'm lost in understanding, and I can't find it within a human, because they go lead you wrong every time. You gotta find that understanding within God. I'm telling you, and when you go seek Him, you will find that. That's a truth. That's a fact. I never back down from that. That's 100% a fact. He gonna show you what's going on, and you gotta believe Him to get that understanding. And I understand now that the plan has been um, big against the minority, been big against the black man, being big against the 12 tribes and the real 12 tribes. You know, that's the real deal, not the pump fake. I'm gonna keep saying it, not the pump fake, none of this other stuff. No, I'm talking about these Anglo Saxons and Mongoloids and those people right there, those people that rise up, and those are your oppressors. Yeah, those are them the oppressors. They try to manipulate the times and the history, and they keep going time, moving numbers backwards and forwards. They don't know what time we on. You don't know how old you are. You don't know how old the earth is, and these things. But I do know that Bible about black people. It's about them 12 tribes, about you. That's what I know. So now I understand why the oppression is real. You gotta understand why you getting rolled on for real, and you gotta understand why you fight against your own and think that you think that your own ain't. Let me see. How can I put this? We got a country of people that's the same, that act like they ain't the same. And because we don't abide by the same things, you want to treat me different, and then you want to ride on me. But the people that don't look like you, they doing the same thing that you doing worse. They ride on you, riding on your man, riding on your neighbor, riding at you on work, riding on you at all times. You ain't got no smoke for them. You ain't got nothing to say about them. You can call it coonish ways all you want, but you always fall to that man. That's the bull that I'm talking about right there, right? So, you go play your part, Toby. That's what Toby's do. You know what I'm saying? You do what you told. It's nice to do what you told. Nice little servant. But at the same time, what I say, know the laws of the land. So like I said, you ain't strategically just trying to be or blatantly trying to be ignorant to a person. You want to be strategically smart to them, so you can that you recognize them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I sit up here and do all this glorified entertainment bullshit that people give, that energy that they want to suck away from you, because energy is very important. You gotta realize it's the energy in you that they want, right? They want the power that's in you. So what you gotta understand is you gotta understand how to hone that and understand how to get that. How you get that? You get that by humbling yourself and talking to God and understanding who you are, uniting with your people and upholding God's laws. And then on top of that, you gotta sit here and produce good work and good fruit. You do that by simply being righteous and upstanding. We don't know clownish, foolish ways out here, man. You help a brother, man. You help your people out. And we got a problem with doing that bad. We got a problem with doing things without getting paid. If you don't get paid, you don't want to do it. And we say all the time, man, we should come together and unite and do all that. You got the answers all the time. You know exactly what to do. You know you should come together and unite, but you still refuse to come together. You refuse to use those millions in your bank account to open up. You know what? Why is it always that these new buildings and skyscrapers and things are being placed and being put up, and all top of everything is being put up? Everything being put up except places of education and places of knowledgeable factors for children. If kids already are the future and they building all these futuristic things, then why ain't the stuff being built for the kids to use? I'm trying to figure out why ain't it an entire facility that kids can actually go to when they are unfortunate and don't have anything. What about the kids that had a talent but don't even know he got the talent, but the home he in ain't got the finances to back him or get behind him or to even see the interest that he got, because they too busy out here doing ignorant things themselves. Or they might not be ignorant. Let's say they clean. I'm give them some love. Let's give them some love. I'm giving some love here. Say you clean up, standing. Yeah, you whoop. And you just ain't making it way. It just ain't happening. So the kid is still neglected at the end of the day, but the kid got talent. Should be a place that a kid could go, that he can get him some tools that he can use that's go push him forward in life. It shouldn't always be some damn sports facility where he's bouncing a ball or knocking it out of a park or throwing it down the field. We stay in these entertainment positions as if we don't know nothing else in life to do other than entertain, but yet everything came from black. Now, how is this? When you go look up all the black inventions and stuff like that, the traffic light, iron board, and all these things, man, we some bright, smart people. Look at them pyramids and stuff, bro. We came up and made these things, and they mad. They hate it. It brings tears to my eyes now. It's making my soul weep in the inside because I'm pained of how our people can't even see and understand that we are a part of the same. And the only way to get past all the bullshit that we go through is to actually understand that and know that the plot is heavy against you because it's written. It ain't against you just because, oh, no, it's black. It's one white man, one white man, one white man. Yeah, it ain't the white man. White is a shade, not a color. Let's be clear here. Black is a shade, not a color. You know what I'm saying? And also, white supremacy is a mindset, not a color either. Is a mindset, which means it's here and how you actively move, which means that's your action. So white supremacy is an act of things that you're actively doing to oppress people that look like me. Yep. And it's going on all the time, as you just seen yesterday and even a month ago. And all the time, you can look up countless times where these police officers are gunning down our people, right? Then we ain't innocent. I ain't sitting up here finna sit here and talking about, hey, yo, we the most innocent people out here. And yo, whether you did the crime or not, that ain't the point. That ain't what I'm talking about. You shouldn't be losing your life to the law. Okay, the law should pull you in and let you get your day, bro. Let me get my day. I shouldn't be when I hear that. I shouldn't be doing all this when the thing pull up. So and then you shouldn't be doing none of this either. And then boom, shooting me. Should be all right, man. Yeah, what's going on? How you doing? Yeah, man. You know you was doing. Okay, cool. All right, bro. Check you out later. Matter of fact, it shouldn't even be that. It should be, hey, ain't that so and so? Because the people policing the neighborhood should be of the neighborhood. Should be of the people of the neighborhood in the area, man. Cause you gotta build the rapport with the people, dog. That's the real security. That's the real security, building it up with the people, dog. Check it out. I know this for a fact. I used to go to corner stores often, and it would be some Middle Eastern owners in there. It'd be some uh, uh, Armenian owners in there. And sometimes I had the money at all, you know, and they let me hold it. Go ahead and take this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take your pot, candy chip, whatever you need and whatever you got. And whenever you get your bag, come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So what I'm saying is, what I seen with my eyes and what I always believed in, I'm always gonna be blessed and always taken care of. So in that scenario, even though I'm going to get things like alcohol and Black and Miles and things of this nature, these things are still being given to me on the whole uh, trust value system. Meaning, I'm going to give these things to you with the hopes that you going to pay me when you get what you get, right? These people didn't directly know where I worked at. They just know that I came in this store every day, and because they see me on repetition, they was able to put a trust in me and say, you know what, he ain't here enough. I'll let him use that. Now, where else they do that at? The point I was making is the consistency and the repetition of you knowing. That's why I tied it to the police being in the neighborhood. When you put somebody in your neighborhood that knows the people, right? So if you know your people, then you know the actions and moves of those people, and you know what those people are capable of doing. Now, when you don't know your people and you get a phone call and you run on some type of domestic dispute or something like that, now you run into the domestic dispute ready to throw all the smoke on the scene because you heard it was a black man, and it's shit. As far as I'm concerned, it probably turned you up. You probably heard black domestic on the waves and said, yeehaw! And was probably rolled on over it with the quickness. Also, where the tires be squirching in the street so fast when they be hearing it ready to pull up and blast. Don't even know what's going on. Ain't even heard what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So then when it's a couple of cop killing murders out here that happen, that go on out here, yes, we are. Definitely. Yo. It's a vibe. Salute vibe, man. You right. Yo, so when they run a ticket and everything come back, hey, all that hoorah wasn't necessary. That was just the plan that they got to put down on paper, because they was probably told that, hey, hey, if you get them, just put a little something down, put a little something down on paper so we could back you out of it. You gotta call something in. You just can't be going out there blind. You know what I'm saying? And if you go out there blind, we gonna have Chief go come down there. He go give you the right things to say, like on training day, and get you on up out the thing. And they just go send you home with pay. All right, they go send you home with play. They go have Black Lives Matter show up and wave a bunch of flags and do a bunch of marching down there, and you gonna be straight, bro. It's gonna blow over, and then we gonna have a court day for you, bro. You gonna get off. Oh hell no. Nah, dog. That ain't the move, bro. Hey, that ain't that day no more, dog. That day gotta go, man. Look, if you a police officer killing people, period, that ain't did no killing you, bro, ain't that ain't justified, yo. If the Patrick thing ain't justified, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not justified, bro. You put a gun to the back of somebody's head, lean on them and shoot them, bro. That's not, bro. No way, bro. No way, bro. And you had this man on the ground, dog, with a backup, though, bro. I'm talking about if you that scared, bro. And this man, you say you looked at the man record. The man had all type of old past violation, traffic violation, all this stuff, warrant, all this stuff. You tell, okay, then let the man go and check it out. You let the marshals or SWAT or what I'm saying, gang squad or somebody like that pick dog up, man. You can't have that's out of your joint right there. You can handle it. You had to call somebody, bro. They can batch up, dispatch. Hey, it's a brother out here. I'm scared. He's swatting tasers and stuff from me. He eating tasers. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Hey, just go sit in your car and let him go and send the police after him, man. They'll send the search team. Come get him, man. You say it's a warrant because now it's a bigger warrant now because now he fleeing the police officer and, they go come get him, man. But he still get to live, though. You had to pull the strap, man. You was on this man, bro. You was on his brother back, yo. You was on his brother back, and they was recording. You thought you got away with it. You was on his brother back. You reached for your gun, bro. You was already holding him down. He down. Why you gotta get the gun, bro? You should have been reaching for your handcuffs. Where your handcuffs, bro? You got this man on the ground. You reach for your strap because you felt it. You like, yeah, I got a brother on the ground. I can kill me a nigga right now. That's what I want to do. And it happened. Oh, yeah. So you know what? You got to get life in the Michigan State Penitentiary, bro. That's what you got to get. Now, I'm all for it. You got to get life, bro. Ain't no such thing as he ain't tried to fool, bro. That autopsy, so he died from a gunshot wound to the back of the head, bro. You ain't had to do that. That's execution, bro. And it's a wrap. And he got to get slayed up for that. My man, yesterday down in Buffalo, bro, you got to get fried up, man. You gotta get fried up the right way because check it out. What you doing? You going to look. See, it's people like that. Oh man, it's people like that out there that really hate black people that just want to sit here and say, you know what, man. The pandemic gave us time to sit here and plot on these mugs. We getting all the ammo. They clearing out all the shelves in the stores. All this stuff about to start falling back up out the stores like it was 2 years ago. Right, what happened to all the boats and stuff they got at the harbor and the ports and stuff, right, with all the goodie bags on them and stuff like that? Remember all the stuff that's out there in the water? Hey, so they ain't found no way to get all that stuff to the mainland yet, or they just holding stuff out there. Remember what be going on though, man, right? But people robbing and stealing, bro. They robbing trains, taking trains, dog. Like it's tight out here. But what is that? They taking it and then you doing it what? You robbing for the nice chain. Let's say you riding around in the Bentley, the Lambo. Let's say you got it all, man. You got the top of the top, bro. They got you out here feeling like you goddamn James Bond or something, man. You out here swagging. And since you got all that on you, dog, what is supposed to mean, bro? They ask you what it mean to gain the whole world. Well, okay, you got everything, bro. You got it all. You got it all. Now what? Maybe because we had it all. They had it all before. It was kings and queens before. They had all the golds, all the pearls, all of that. Frankincense, all of the whole hookup, dog. So what you really need? What you looking for? What you trying to get? What you trying to achieve? You trying to take that and I don't know, do what, man? What is the situations of the people out here, man? Like, you struggling out here, man. Just put a post up and say you struggling, man. Let's get the plate going around because check it out. I know they'll post up them let's see them GoFundMe's. People like the GoFundMe's. People like the GoFund and they'll fund you long as you putting the work in though. So I think it's something that get missed with that GoFund. I think you think the fund is supposed to go for fun. But really, it's supposed to be you getting an extension, meaning someone is looking out for you, trying to help you get through. Now, look, the strength and the numbers in that, we can all help each other and get each other through. Just imagine if there were thousands of subscribers over here at the I Just Think Different podcast, right? And every month, let's say I had 30,000 subscribers, and every month each subscriber donated $100. That's over, $3 million that's available, a month. That 3 million can easily change any neighborhood effective immediately. You see what I'm saying? That 3 million could change people's situations immediately. I don't need it to change um, my life, because my life is fine. God will still supply all of my needs. But that system of the streets, excuse me, the strength in numbers, man, is what really counts, because strength in their numbers, they seem to be trying to take us out. So strength in our numbers flips the coin. It changes everything back into its natural state, and we be able to be who we are. God made us to be eternal beings, and that's what we was really made for. Like, we supposed to never die. And you know what? As spiritual beings, we never really die anyway. But we was already living that. But sin came in, and we get this flesh hook up. And now when you down here in this, and you rolling around in this, don't you want to be the see, everybody want to be the best in the game, but they don't want to be the best flesh. That's crazy. Everybody want to be the best man or woman, but nobody wants to be the best teammate. Ain't that crazy? That shows you how selfish people really are. It's more people that will say, I want to be the best person, instead of saying, I want to be the best teammate, which saying that you want overall best success for everybody on the camp, not just for me. Because if I'm just a millionaire, then what good is it if I'm bragging and boasting? But if I'm a millionaire and I'm constantly throwing my hand back, setting up several countless opportunities for people, because that's what you can do. All right. And if you can't, then let me know. Once you reach a certain tax bracket, and once you reach a certain amount of finances in your life in this country, there is a level of security that gets raised through the system, where they try to figure out, where did you even make this type of money, and how was that type of money even capable for you to even make, and then we didn't get none. So that's why them three letters come knocking at your door, because it said, it looked like you made a lot of money, but we ain't getting none of it. See, that's what I mean by that laws of the land. So yeah, it may suck to, play a part of that system like that, but hey, it all is gonna work out in the end. Trust me. Because think about it, the money that you got, let's say if you got $1 million deal, and let's just say $1 million ain't a million. They say it right because taxes and everybody pay. So some $1 million is 600,000. Great. So you still got 600,000, right? So damn, that's a lot of cheese. You know what I'm saying? You can take 600,000 and feed a lot of meals, a lot of coats for kids, a lot of ammo, a lot of weapons, a lot of technology can be bought for kids. You see what I'm saying? Why nobody thinking advanced like that? We thinking, oh, I want to go get the Bentley and the chain and the house and all that. Nobody thinks when they get that money that, you know what, I'm going to invest this in children, and I'm going to make sure that the upcoming kids have a way better lifestyle than what you lived. And you can show that immediately by just opening up different doorways for the youth to do, not just being out here in playgrounds. Like everything that's educational for adults per se, a kid should have too. Like, what if a child wants to be an astronaut? Then they should be rock climbing and being able to go with the underwater hydro and all this stuff at an early age. And there should be facilities and stuff to develop that at a young age, because any athlete that's a superior athlete, they'll tell you that they've been doing what they've been doing since they've been a kid all their life. So damn, James, that seems like that's a lot of consistency and time being put in. So okay, so why aren't we training that in kids? So imagine if a kid was working with development software from 3 years old. That's 3, 4 years old, showing a kid how to code. Man, by the time they're 18, they can code blindfold. You see what I'm saying? Because they got their reps up. They've been doing it. They not behind the game. We teaching our kids to be athletes. You don't teach a kid how to be this brain surgeon or this heart surgeon right here, or how to operate. You don't teach your kid how to sit here and be a righteous, upstanding person, because it's hard in the house. As I explained before, the houses are broken, and they was made up that way. They was made up to be broken, but it ain't our fault. But with the brokenness, we can look at the brokenness and we can find joy in the brokenness, but we seem to find pain in the brokenness because our situations ain't nothing happy about it, ain't nothing joyful about it. But you got to look at you waking up and having another 24 hours as a reset to be like, damn, okay, I got a day, because last night could have been it. You got to think of it like that. See, you can't put full emotion into it and think about the situation you in, because you, if that's the case, the people before you was way greater situations. It was like getting coming over here on a boat was way greater different situations. Getting whipped and chained and stoned is way greater situations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm crying about what? Not having I'm crying to wear a mask. I'm crying because you know, uh, you know, they I can't have a cell phone at work or something. It's just something dumb. You know what I'm saying? When it's real things I have, you get what I'm saying, man. And that's what we gotta do, man. And that's why the woman is very important at home, because the woman is a nurturer uh by default. Women nurture by default. It's they goal is already in them. Just be nurtured. Like, yo. So if a nurturer is nurturing kids and giving them the structure and building them up, then how can we possibly have ignorance walking around when it's the woman that's giving them the sauce and the seasoning to create them? So it's the dads are sitting out here un unruly, man, unconfused, sleeping around, uh, not being right, not being level headed, not sticking your foot down and being a man, bro. And what that means, James? Cause as far as I'm concerned, I'm a man. Nigga, I hold my stuff down. I'm like, yeah, I got you. Mm-hmm. All right, so to that person, I'll tell you this. I would say I would ask you this. I wouldn't tell you anything. I would ask, um, what community are you in the forefront of? Are you holding down and you uplifting, you putting up? I would ask you, what kids are you behind, and what kids look to you as an influence? I would ask you, what type of job do you have where people are looking to you for what you are saying and looking for you to look for the next step? All right, those are things that men that that give you, right, that anybody could give you, right, but you want that man assertiveness that come with that, right? I know women want to be told what to do but not be told what to do. Like, as I expressed earlier, when the black man was getting beaten with, because we was both out there in that field picking that cotton, we both was out there and we was both doing that. It was no disrespect then. It was no, you still held them down and nurtured the kids and still got together, and that man still had to understand to be like, damn, I'm getting work like this, and I gotta build it up for our family. You know how that is, dog. I want to knock this dude out. I can't even knock a dog out because dog go take over the whole. Yeah, that's a lot. That's what I'm saying. That's mental health. I can't place my. I don't know what them people is going through, but I can only think with my own brain I'm just thinking of it like that. Like, damn, if I'm seeing my wife and kids getting beat, and the person telling me, "Oh, I can't rise up on them," you gotta look at that from a bit. That's you feeling ashamed. Ain't nothing you could do about it, dog. You know. And now look, we coming out of that, and they found out how to unite in the 1920s in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with the Black Wall Street. They found out how to unite, and they was thriving, man. They was doing good, happy. You know what I'm saying? Black people kicking it and loving it, and what white people hated it so bad that they destroyed it with an air and a ground attack. Now, what type of place do you know? What type of person got to be? Hold on, dog, man. Wait a minute, y'all hate black people that bad that you had to go in an aerial attack and a ground attack because the ground was good enough. So you gonna roll through with your little tanks and your little police wands and guns on. Nah, nah, nah. That wasn't enough. We need more than that. We need to go airborne and we need to fry these bugs, drop bombs, and do everything on them. And then when that's all over with, when y'all ain't got no stuff, when we strip y'all, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come work for me. Damn. That's what happened. They just roll on your neighborhood, take your whole block down, stuff that you built. You built it up. Y'all worked hard and built it up. Got the community involved, got the people involved. Everything is everything. We bond from each other, sharing for each other, looking out, showing the love. And then it still get rolled on. You know what type of emotion that put over people to say, damn. So even when we do come together and we unite and we got things going on and we thriving, we got our own banks, we got our own restaurants, we got our own stores, we got our own everything, we got our own communities because, we ain't got our own community. A lot of other races and cultures got their own community neighborhoods right up on the map. You can look Little Armenia, Chinatown, Little Korea, or all these other little towns and places around major cities that you could see. But what they got, what they'll say? Well, Blacktown is the hood. What you got, Nigga Townsville? Ain't no joke. No game, don't play like that, man. They had Black Wall Street. That's what they had. Matter of fact, the real Wall Street is funded because of you. Yeah, that was the Wall Street. Black man getting sold off, starting that. So it's a lot of bag to this land that black man is on. Since you want to call him black, I'm gonna call it the real. We gonna keep it real over here. We gonna call it the real tribes, tribal people. The tribal people get hated on. Tribal people get hated on the most. Discredit you. Tell you ain't from no tribe. Tell you from some specific country that you ain't from. Tell you the name of the country because that's just the name that they gave it. That ain't no original origins or nothing. It's because it's all historical that you can look up. Ain't nothing fabricated. Ain't no conspiracy theory. Ain't none of that. It's all there. It's all paperwork. It's all documented, all in the history books, all up on the Great Walls and historic museums and all of that. And yeah, and still, with all the information being there, people still don't get it, ain't seen it, don't know about it, and it's a surprise. And so, that's all right, though. We gonna wake them up, though. I just think different. We gonna wake them up, and we go get, we go get these tribes united. We go unite these tribes because it's a revolution happening and other people was out here preparing. And like I said, they done got us behind in the game already because a lot of us are felons that you can't even go out here. You can't even get your gun. You can't even arm yourself and bear your arms like you got the right to. And then when you bear your arms like you choose the right to, you go down as a bona fide thug and a goon and somebody that shouldn't be here. But meanwhile, somebody can just drive up miles, thousands of miles, hundreds of miles, a few miles, premeditated, think about it, go live stream, turn the cam on, say, damn, you know what? Let me just pull out. Boom, just hit the first one I seen, just start unloading the clips, just run through the joint. This the time and day that we in. Yeah, but we still want to pop bottles and go to the strip club and twerk and talk about all the bullshit that's going on in the neighborhood and in the hoods. But you don't want to talk about how your oppressor get the beating your ass and whooping your ass and rising up against you. You don't want to talk about that. You don't keep that same energy against the people that oppress you, but you keep it against me and the people that look like you. That's the sadness. That's the problem with it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone no black on black crime. I don't condone no crime unless you deeming it is justified. You know what I'm saying? And it's times that we living in now that's shaping different things. They already made you pick and choose the side to pick on, and you don't know what side to pick on because you don't even know who you are or what you're supposed to be doing. And half the time, don't none of that even matter because I'm waking up, I'm getting my bag, I'm going to my 9 to 5, I'm doing me, bro. Who is you talking to me on your little podcast, bro? I'm doing me, bro. I'm doing me. You know what I'm saying? And me doing me involves whatever that is. I'm out here getting it. We get into the bag and we out here. Yeah, that bag is out here, upholding foolery. You're upholding foolery. Because it's young kids and young people out here that's doing ignorant things that could have been stopped. Okay? They out here don't know which way to go because the forwardness that they should have been looking forward to is corrupt because the people older than them didn't show them no love and look out. Like I said, nobody opens up the places for the youth, but they say all the time that kids are the future. We are the future. Kids are the future. But what you building for the kids? It's a bunch of adults building adult stuff, doing adult stuff, and ain't doing nothing for the kids but making bounce houses. Like, nah. Wait, what programs are your kid in? They gonna be in sports programs, you know? Why don't you put them in some educational programs? And hey, and shout out to you if they are in educational programs. You know they should be. And if they are in educational programs, you listening, hey, drop some in the chat so people can see what programs to put their kid on. That's what I'm saying. We gotta share the information and put the information on. We get in this mode where we don't want to tell nobody nothing because you ain't paid me for it. 2, I ain't got to. 3, you should have known. 4, etc. But when tragedy strikes, we want the word to be given to us. Hey man, did you see what happened? Hey, what's going on? Oh, nah, you want some words to come to you, right? But you ain't had many words for a person that was looking. So that's what I'm saying. We don't keep that same energy, but you keep that same energy towards the one that look like you. And it's written for you too, but you gotta unwrite yourself out of that and realize like, oh, it was just the fix. The fix was in. The deception fix was in. You have been deceived. You have been deceived. And that's what I would say on that. You have been truly deceived. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I just had to come through and speak on some things, man. I got a lot of things that I'm planning to bring forward, man, and put together in a presentation. But I had to come in here and say something about the violence that's going on in the United States, particularly right now, and probably a high rise in crime in your area. And I'm just saying I don't condone that, and we gotta do better as human beings. And if you got a problem with somebody, man, just reach out to them and see if you can handle that thing because it just really ain't no room for the type of crimes that we doing out here, man. As people out here plotting and trying to get you and take you out. So that that foolery, that coon and foolery stuff got to go. You gotta chop that stuff down, and we gotta stop these killings that uh really shouldn't even be happening. It's just a high ego, bruised emotions, and it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be embarrassed. What you gotta do is learn how to live in your truth. If it happened, it happened, and you just gotta realize that I messed up, and I gotta not be in a situation where I can look like a fool again. If you felt that you look like the fool, but you can't try to eliminate the person who made you look like a fool. If hey, I can't tell you how to react, but I could advise you on a smarter, positive, more way to react. Like getting slapped. You get slapped. You want to react real quickly. But damn, yeah, you get hit. You act with that smoke. You don't bring a person that smoke when they act like that. But when you think about it in totality, the consequence behind that slap could be death, and we don't ever want to see that. But that could always happen, and it happens fast because violence. It just happens just like that. That's my point. So when you don't go towards that, even though you got somebody, you turn and walk away, is a better chance of better things happening instead of falling under the subject of ignorance, which is what the world wants us to do, man. Fall up under uh, ignorance. Now, uh, I will say that things are getting, um, people are starting to come up into a little awakeness, to realize what's going on with yourself. But you definitely got to understand who you are and not go by all these lies that people have been telling you. You are, you know, you are a part of the tribes. You got to assemble the tribes. The tribes have to be assembled. And that's a factual thing. You can do your research and look at that. You can look at all of these tribes, and you can also look at the fake tribes that they could put up against your tribe and try to tell you that you don't belong to a tribe. You've been asking yourself all this time, like, man, black people don't know where they come from, man. I don't know where I come from. You guys, white person, they say, man, I'm German, I'm Italian, uh, I'm come from Australia. I'm in Australia, and I'm Canadian. You know, I'm Asian, I'm Korean, I'm Indonesian. But where you from? Oh, I'm from what Uganda? You Kenyan or something? Where you come from? Nah, you a tribe, man. Be a part of that tribe. They don't want you to know that, because knowing that, then they know that the time is really ending for them, and they get to doing stuff like they did yesterday, going out there, taking out our elders and doing foolish things because people really want to take us out. As written that way, but we got to understand that it's time to understand who you are. So that's what I got for you on this edition of I Just Think Different podcast. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm your man James. I'm gonna go ahead and pray and end this thing like I usually do. And then I'll check y'all next week. Y'all, thank you for allowing me to wake up another day. I just ask that you allow your will to be done over my life, over my family lives, over my people lives, Lord. I just ask that you would just give us understanding. Just give us understanding and wisdom and knowledge, and protect us. Open our eyes, open our ears, and just forgive us for our wicked ways and our not understanding, God. I just ask that you would just, again, allow your will to be done of our lives. And amen. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here and check y'all next time on the I Just Think Different podcast. Peace.